Okay. Hello, good morning. I am from Global Ace Agency here in Malaysia and I am the Philippine recruiter. I receive here by data from Jazz, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you speak English or can you understand English?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a 100% willing to come here in Malaysia without any hesitation?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any friends or any family members working here?
Yes, ma'am.
Our interview, this is recorded and it will be uploaded in our YouTube channel, but at the same time, your profile will be uploaded in our website. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you mentally stable to work here in Malaysia because you were working quite far away from your family?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any issues of like, are you sick? Do you have sickness?
No, ma'am.
No. So can you help me introduce yourself, please?
My name is Fleriza Siagan, ma'am. I'm 25 years old.
Okay, I need to know some few more details from you. Are you single or married?
Single ma'am with living partner.
Single mom with live-in partner. When is your birthday?
February 27, 1999.
What is your height and your weight?
My height, ma'am, is 5'2". My weight is 55, ma'am.
What is your religion?
Roman Catholic, ma'am.
What about your educational background?
High school graduate, ma'am.
Do you have children?
Yes, ma'am.
How many children do you have and their ages?
Two, ma'am. One girl, one boy.
How old?
8 years old, ma'am, and 4 years old, ma'am.
Is your live-in partner allow you to come and work here in Malaysia?
Yes, ma'am.
Is he aware that you were working here for 2 years, so he allow you to come and work here, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
What is his occupation and how old is he?
Farmer, ma'am, and 26 years old, ma'am.
How many brother and sister do you have?
I have two.
How many brother and sister do you have?
I have two brothers, ma'am, and one sister, ma'am.
What is your rank in your family?
Youngest, ma'am.
You are the youngest. So do you have any working experience as a housemaid?
Yes, ma'am.
This is your first time working abroad, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So, how are you gonna handle your homesickness? How will you fight your homesickness, knowing that you were working quite far away from your family and you were working for 2 years? Your contract is not 2 days, it's not 2 weeks, and it's not 2 months. So, homesickness I know will strike you anytime, but I tell you, you cannot go back home if you cannot finish your contract. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You need to finish your 2 years contract because if not, you have a consequences which is you need to pay your employer and at the same time the agency. Are you aware of it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so in Philippines, way back 2019 to 2022, you worked for 3 years as a housemaid, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
In which place in the Philippines?
Here in Manila, ma'am.
Okay, so can you describe what are your duties to your previous employment here in Manila for 3 years to your previous employment?
Sorry, ma'am. Can you repeat, ma'am?
Can you share it with me? What are your responsibilities to your previous employer here in Philippines in Manila for 3 years?
Serving other members of family, ma'am. The Chinese employer, ma'am.
You do house chores, cooking, laundry, and ironing.
Yes, ma'am.
How old is the children that you take care?
3 years old, ma'am.
3 years old. Way back 2016 to 2018, you worked as a housemaid in the Philippines also. In which place in Philippines?
Igegaraw, ma'am.
Tugigaraw. So, what are your duties there?
To take care of 3 years old kids, ma'am, and all types of.
You also do, you stay in the, you also work here as a stay-in maid, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So, you do house chores, cooking, laundry, and ironing also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so your name is Fleriza. Fleriza, there is
Yes,
no
ma'am.
such a thing here in Malaysia or working abroad that you will going to focus on taking care of kids or children or elderly. No such a thing. You need to be flexible. You need to expect those unexpected things because this is your first time working abroad, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared for any task that the employer will be given to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So can you take your children while doing house chores at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
What about taking care of baby? Are you okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you take care elderly people?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you cook?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you caregiving for bedridden patient and disabled person?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you okay to take care pets?
Yes, ma'am.
All yes. Okay. After I ask you like if there is a client wanted to interview you, later I don't want that. I am not keen to it. So all these things you okay, right? You can take your children or care or female elderly and baby.
Yes,
Okay, so are you
ma'am.
aware that in using of mobile handphone, you cannot hold your phone for the whole day? But rather than you can hold it during night time only, like 2 to 3 hours to contact your family back in the Philippines. After that, you render your phone to your employer. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
On your rest day also, you cannot go out because COVID-19 is still ongoing. And we strictly imposed it to our counterpart in the agency in the Philippines that worker will only going to stay inside the employer's house on their rest day. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure? I wanted to make it clarify from you before you reach Malaysia so that we lessen the problem. So
Yes, ma'am.
all the rules and regulations, do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how will you going to fight your homesickness once, like for example, it strikes you? Once you feel sad, you miss your family, you miss your kids, you miss your live-in partner, how will you gonna do it? How will you gonna fight for it?
I call after work, ma'am.
You call after work so that you can, are you going to at ease once you call them?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so why you didn't choose to go in Singapore, Hong Kong, or Middle East? Because they got higher salary than here in Malaysia?
There's a placement fee, ma'am,
There's a
and
placement
salary.
fee. So in Malaysia here is all free, right? So all you need to bring is your long patience, be humble towards your employer. You need to be hardworking, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think that's all for now, Floriza. It was my pleasure meeting you. But please stay connected through WhatsApp because agents here in Malaysia will going to contact you to conduct an interview together with the employer, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much and have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.